Shalom, Yesharala. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rechal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to those Akim that's preached the word in all truth and sincerity. Along to Israelite foreigner brothers, that like the heathens. But the line and foe side goes back to the nation of Israel, which nation of Israel are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the prophecies and curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter and throughout the Bible. So this is Brother Yakar Amath lesson, and today's lesson will be entitled "The Elect Men of Israel Will Not Bow Down to Esau." Let's go on some precepts and Lord willing, you brothers and you sisters out there be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. Because no matter what, the elect men of Israel is not going to bow down to Esau, no matter what, even in the face of death. The elect is not going to take their charagma, the sihib, according to Revelation 13:16. The elect, if it has to come down to them losing their life in Yahweh Shemon Shai, they will have their heads beheaded, you know, on not taking the MOTB, according to Revelation 20 and 4. So I just want to go into a lesson in regards to that. And I'm going to start off the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 10. And the point is in verse 11. And it reads, "And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our God, Yahweh, and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down." Which who is the accuser of our brethren? The accuser is Esau, you know, because on the left hand side, he goes to his wicked, Esau goes to his wicked high priesthood and, send them curses upon us and they pray to the Most High saying that we're going off, but meanwhile, Esau is laying stumbling blocks before us, so we can fall, so we won't be in good graces with Yahweh Shemon Shai, but the elect already got the victory. So it's nothing that Esau can do to try to, you know, get the elect out of the good graces in the eyes of Yahweh Shemon Shai because it's already written the elect overcame. You know, it says, which accuse him before our God Yahweh day and night. Yeah, so, that's Esau's wicked high priesthood, you know, praying to the Lord, saying our people's going off, they eating pork, they and they worship other gods, they eating all the unclean foods, so on and so forth, you know. So this is what they do. This is what Esau does on the left hand side. His wicked high priesthood. Not high priest, but his wicked priesthood. You see, it says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. Yeah. So the elect is going to overcome Esau by the blood of the Lamb. The Lamb is our Lord Yahweh Shah because the elect Yahweh Shai blood is covered over the elect men of Israel for them to not see death, for them not to be destroyed, by this system, by Esau. Even though some of the elect will be beheaded by Esau, you know, according to Revelation 24 on not receiving the MOTB, but, they're going to be risen up first in chairs of Israel and their works do follow them. So and really Yahweh Shai is gonna resurrect whoever brother dies in the faith, Yahweh Shai is gonna resurrect them quickly, you know. So it says, and by the word of their testimony, and they love not their lives unto the death. Yeah, so the elect is gonna overcome Esau, man, by by having the blood of Yahweh Shai upon them. Because the blood of Yahweh Shai covers the elect, you know. And the elect, they don't love their lives here, man. The elect, they hate this setup. They hate, paying taxes and paying bills, being subject to payments, seeing the woman off the chain and whores, children rebellious, you know. So, they hate that, They are being called, not being called by their true nationality, which is Hebrew Israelites from their prospective tribes. So the elect, they hate their lives here, you know. But, going back to the top of the lesson, the elect is not going to bow down to Esau, you know, because when you read Second Edges chapter 16 and verse um, uh, 68, it says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you." Yeah, who is that burning wrath of a great multitude? That's talking about the least of Esau, because the scriptures talk about the bloodthirsty hate the upright, so these Edomites, the least thereof, they hate us, man, with a great hatred, you know. It says, "And they shall take away certain of you." So it's going to be some members of the elect, they're going to be taken away by Esau and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols. Yeah, so we're going to be idle, meaning in a stationary position by way of them concentration camps, freedom camps, you know, and with things offered to idols, that idol's going to be that chip to see it, man, because that's the modern day idol, So Esau's going to be trying to program, rehabilitate the elect, try to program them to take that sea hip, deceive them, but it's not going to work because the elect is not going to be deceived and they're going to overcome Esau. You know, it says, "And they that consent unto them," which consent means be in agreement. And the individual that's going to consent to Esau will be the 2/3 of Israel and these heathens. But it says, "And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision." So they're going to be had. They're going to be had in the laughing stock because that's what derision means, laughing stock. You know, it says, "And in reproach and try to underfoot." Yeah, so this is not going to apply to the elect. You know, so even though some elect, they're going to be taken in the FEMA camps, but they're not going to take that sea hip. They're not going to bow down to Esau, man, because remember the Lord said in Romans 11 and verse 4, this is Apostle Paul reiterating what Elijah was saying during that account when during the time of the kings, because Elijah, he was a prophet during the reign of King Ahab and his wicked wife, not King, Queen Jezebel, where she was a Hamite, and they were killing all the righteous prophets, but Elijah thought that he was the only one left, and hence why he said this. Romans 11 and 3. Once again, this is Apostle Paul reiterating what Elijah said in that account. It says, "Lord, they have killed thy prophets and digged down thy altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life." So Elijah, he thought that he was the only one left, of the righteous prophets. It says, "But what said the answer of Yahweh unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men," which 7,000 represents, the number 7 represents completion. So this represents the elect today, you know. It says, "Who have not bowed at knee to the image of Baal," and the image of Baal. Baal was a Canaanite deity, false god of the so-called Africans in the ancient world, and basically it was Satan. To simplify it, it was Satan. And the elect, they're not going to bow down to the image of this beast. They're not going to pattern their lifestyle after this system, man. By taking the MOTB, because by you taking the MOTB, that shows that you have it's telling you that, it shows that you put your trust in Esau and you accept Esau as your God. You know, so the Lord can't save you if you take that seed if you're Israelite. Because remember, only Israelites being saved. Begin on with the elect. So the heathens, whether they take it or not, they're gonna be destroyed anyways. But if you're an Israelite and you take that seed hit, man, that charagma, you will be destroyed utterly. You know. So yeah. So let's look at that word bow. So the elect didn't bow down to the image of Baal back then. So the elect, they're not gonna bow down to the image of the beast in this time. Which is this beast system, which consists of NATO and the EU and America being part of that. It consists of uh, You know, you got to be satanic to worship the system, man. You know, to love this world. Um, Camp Camp Cocteau, it says to bend and honor of one, use of worshipers, and religious veneration. So yeah, so the elect they're not gonna bow because a bow means a worship. So the elect not gonna do that to Esau and to the system, man. You know, because the elect they already counted all things lost, man. To gain Yahweh Shai, they forsook everything to gain Yahweh Shai, as the scriptures say. So they have nothing here. There's this place. America is not a rest, man. We have nothing here. We constantly hated. We're defamed. We gotta always, um, we gotta pay taxes. There's always something that gotta be paid. So you know, this is not our rest, man. So the hell with this place. This is Proverbs 25 and verse 26. A righteous man falling down before the wicked is as a troubled fountain and a corrupt spring. Yeah, so you go into another translation. It says in the NLT version, if the godly give in to the wicked, it's like polluting a fountain or muddying a spring, man. You know, so the elect, which is the godly, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna give in to Esau. You know, so if I'm reading again, righteous man falling down before the wicked. So a righteous man, the elect, if the elect was bow down and fall down and worship Esau, which he's a wicked, is as a troubled fountain in a corrupt spring. So it's as a troubled fountain in a corrupt spring. So the elect they're not gonna do that, man, because the Lord got is gonna put His Spirit on the elect not to do that. You know, so and at the end of the day, man, our lives belong to Yahweh Shai. This is Romans 14:8. For whether we live unto the Lord, and whether we die unto the Lord. Whether we live, therefore, or die, we are the Lord. So at the end of the day, if we live, whether we live or we die, we are of Yahweh Shai. At the end of the day, our life don't belong to Esau. See, that's the thing. Esau wants to. Esau think he's the Most High. He wants to, like Elder Yashawama said. He wants to make the world in His image now by this fourth industrial revolution. Merging man with technology, merging man with machines. You know, hence why you see this artificial intelligence, the everything is going digital. The Internet of Things. You know, um, this the Neuralink things of that sort. All that technology. Is east. Oh, not to mention his data statistics, and not to mention that all those things Esau's going to use to deceive the people to think that he's the Most High. Which he's already doing it now. But watch, when when everybody starts to take that seat, man, everybody gonna be looking. Everybody that's not of the elect, they're gonna be feel left out, and they're gonna take it, man, in order to eat. But the elect is not gonna do that. Even in the face of death. This is Revelation 2:10. See how Shai speaking. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold the devil. It's talking about the so-called white man. Shall cast some of you into prison. So it's already written that someone's, it's going to be some of our lots. We're going to be cast into prison, female and concentration camps. That you may be tried, because our faith will be tested. And you shall have tribulation 10 days. It could be actual 10 days. It could be 5. It could be 7. It could be 6. However many days the Lord find it fit, how long we can endure that tribulation. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Yeah, so it's already written that some of the elect is going, die in his truth, but the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is going to give them that crown of life. He's going to resurrect them, and they're going to be greatly glorified in the kingdom forever, you know, beginning on with Yahweh Shai, man, because they lay their life down for the Lord, and that's not no light thing. That's a great honor. It's easier said than done, but, if that's your lot to die in truth for Yahweh Shai, then, the Lord will put the spirit on you to do so to fulfill that prophecy. So So yeah, I can just want to make a lesson on that. The elect will not bow down to Esau. Lord willing, I will zetified. And until next time, Shalom.